And now to the midterms. You know, President Obama hasn't exactly been burning up the campaign trail for the midterms lately. It seems that some Democrats in tight races, well, they rather not, it seems, have his help publicly. Not so, though, with President Bill Clinton, the former president, back his own stopping grounds today. All this weekend, he's in Arkansas, happens to be in Hope, Arkansas today. That's his hometown where he was born. That's for a rally. He's helping a variety of Democratic candidates, including a tight race for the Senate. But Arkansas is not the only red-leaning state where he's planning to drop in. So, will a former president help Democrats more than the current one? Tammy Bruce is a radio talk show host, a Fox News contributor, and Basil Smikle, president of Basil, Smikle Associates, and a Democratic political consultant. Let me welcome you both. Tammy, let me start with you. Is it better to have Bubba than
Hi,
Obama?
Guys. Look, clearly, yes. You know, I worked a bit on the 1992 Clinton campaign, and his effect in retail politics is extraordinary. Now, what this also tells you, though, is you'd think with Hillary being the supposed nominee, or at least the one most discussed, you'd think that she should be able to have the same kind of impact, or that she would be wanted. I think it's telling that she's not the one doing this, that they're still relying on Bill Clinton, but it also speaks to the fact that he is kind of separated from the negatives, I think, that both President Obama and Hillary Clinton have at this point that Bill Clinton doesn't have.
Well, Basil, you know, she went out to Colorado. They had that big, you know, steak fry at Tom Harkin's place. You got to do that. How come she's not in Arkansas?
Well, I think she's picking and chooses her races very carefully, because whether she's out there a lot or not, she's going to be tagged with the winners and losers in this race. And I think there is a clear separation so as not to have that being the talking point going into her decision as to whether or not she runs in 2016. Did she help or did she hurt candidates? So I think it's probably strategic, but I think Tammy's absolutely right. Bill Clinton has this inimitable and rare quality to translate very complex policies to the average person, and with all of President Obama's oratory skills, I don't actually see his ability to do that over the last few years, let alone in the midterm elections this year. So he's still, Bill Clinton is the standard bearer of the Democratic Party.
Well, the standard bearer of the Democratic Party right now is trying to help Mark Pryor. That's the big race. Right. Senator Mark Pryor, the incumbent Democrat, he's been trailing in polls, Tammy, against Tom Cotton. Let me read you a piece in Bloomberg News, pretty hilarious, by Lisa DiPaolo. Bill Clinton in Bubba Land. Yeah. Arkansas is completely surrendered to Bill Clinton. Pretty much everyone here, even many of the Democrats, can't stand Obama. Romney beat the president here by 24 points, and his approval ratings out on the countryside can't hit single digits. If Bill can pull it off for Pryor, the logic goes, it's a dry run for his magical powers for Hillary in 16. So, Tammy, what about Bill's magical powers? And if he does pull it off for Pryor, does that mean he's got them? And if Pryor loses, does the former president lose his magical powers?
Well, look, even 6 years ago, the magical powers should have been even stronger, and they weren't even able to help his own wife. So you've got a problem here. The general sense is that Pryor had done a lot of damage in a Tuesday debate, that Bill Clinton is not really going to be able to help. A Real Clear Politics average now has the Republicans picking up 8 Senate seats. So this is a very difficult time. Bill Clinton seems to be their Hail Mary pass. But remember, if he wasn't able to make a difference in 2008, I think you're looking at less of an ability to make an impact right now, and especially for someone in that kind of position, not even in his home state. That's how desperate the Democrats are and how much in trouble they are as well.
And finally, Basil, I mean, look, he's got those magical powers in 2012 at the convention, you know, really pushing the president. Remember that speech? It was unbelievable.
Love the speech. Great
2008, a big boomerang, especially in South Carolina, that really hurt Hillary. Does he still have those powers, and what's going to happen?
I think if you compare him to Obama, in that sense, I definitely think he has the power. I think the Obama coalition that was fantastic for him in 2008, what it really did not do is translate to other candidates. The one thing that I think the Clintons do very, very well is harden the party structure and bring out a lot of folks who probably were a little disenfranchised and disaffected over the last few years. So I think he has a bit of a magic touch, and I'm hoping that even
I think it's too late.
I don't know. Look, even the Democrats
Sorry,
are pulling out of Kentucky, but Bill Clinton's still going there, so we'll see.
Well, he's Arkansas today. You know what that means? That means he's going to dose. All right. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.